everyone, so today's video is going to be on the must-have shoes for autumn or fall for 2025. So I wanted to show you some of my favourite kind of shoe trends for autumn and also how you can style them too with maybe some things that you already have in your wardrobe. So I'm just going to get straight into it, and all the links to all of the shoes will be down below in the description box, and I'll also link maybe a couple of the clothing pieces too if you can still get them, like this jumper which I just got recently from Align. I really love it. I just think it looks very kind of different and cool, and it's so easy to style because it's the statement piece, so you can just wear it with blue jeans. It's great. So I'll link it down below. First pair I have to show you are a pair of trainers, and I feel like these will be so good for autumn. I cannot wait to wear these. So these are the Puma Speedcat trainers. These have been quite a popular style for quite a while now. I feel like they're starting to get a little bit more traction now as well. But kind of animal print is a huge trend for autumn this year, and I think especially cow print too. I just think these look so cool. And even though they're quite bold with the pattern, they're still quite a good neutral. You could wear these with blue jeans, like this top that I'm wearing now. I feel like you could actually style them with so many different things. So I'm going to include some clips on how I would style these trainers. I've got these in a 3.5, and I do find that they run pretty true to size. If there's any shoes I mention that I don't talk about sizing, I'll leave that information in the description box as well, if they run true to size, what size I normally get and stuff. Save you ordering things and then having to send them back if they don't fit, because that is so annoying. So this is an example of how I would style the Puma Speedcats. So I've just got on these beige kind of wide leg jeans from Petite. I'll link them below. Just a plain white t-shirt from ASOS, and then this oversized trench coat from Barber. And you can see that again, the trainers are quite a bit of a statement, but they're still very neutral, so they're very easy to style. But I love the pop of animal print just coming out underneath the jeans. So the next pair I want to talk about are these. Now it's kind of hard to show you here, so I will insert some clips of me kind of wearing and styling them. But the big trend for autumn this year are slouchy styles. So slouchy boots which kind of gather up around the ankle and kind of fall down a bit is a really big trend. And I love the fact that it's still kind of like a classic take on the knee-high boot. The knee-high styles are definitely not going away yet, but with the slouchy effect, it just gives it that like modern touch. So these are just a small kind of stiletto pair from ASOS, I think. I'll link them down below. I really like this tan colour just because I feel like they would go with everything again. So you could style these with like your autumn dresses, or maybe tights and a skirt, or your leggings or skinny jeans as well. Lots of options with these boots. These are a faux suede, but of course you could buy real suede ones if you're wanting to invest in something that maybe a little bit more kind of hard wearing for you. If I do find any real leather ones, I'll link them down below as well, so there's a couple of options. But yeah, these are a really good way just to kind of try out the trends, see how much wear you get out of them, and then maybe invest in a real suede pair in the future. But I love the fact that the heel isn't too high, so I don't feel like this would be too uncomfortable to wear. And you can very easily style these day or night, so you could wear them for a very casual look, but you could also style them with something a little bit more formal, wear them for drinks, or you know, any kind of your events for autumn. I feel like these would be really good. So this is an example of how I would style the suede boots. So I've just kind of pushed them down at the ankle a bit just to create that kind of rushed effect. Styled them with these Lululemon leggings in kind of like a neutral shade, and then this kind of cropped faux leather jacket from ASOS. This would make such a good kind of like smart casual look. Maybe if you was going for drinks, this would be such a good outfit to wear, and really comfy too because you've got your leggings on. So I have another pair of trainers to show you, and these are the Adidas Japan trainers. Now this Japan style is very much taking off. I've been seeing it quite a lot now, and I feel like they're kind of like the next take on the Adidas Sambas and stuff that was super popular. Again, they're kind of like that sleek style, which this kind of low sleek style is very much a trend at the minute. It's not so much about the chunky dad trainers that were quite a big trend a couple of years ago now. We've definitely gone for more kind of slimline looks, so that's something to maybe think about if you're just looking at trainers in general. Big trends as well is obviously, as I said earlier, animal print. So snake print is a massive trend as well in all of shoes, so snake skin boots, but I really liked the idea of incorporating it on the trainer just because I feel like it's a little bit easier to wear if you're not very confident with patterns and things you don't want to take away from your look. Having it on a trainer is so much easier than, you know, a pair of tall boots or something like that. But I will link some of them in the description box below because there are some amazing ones. I thought even though these are a animal print, they're still quite neutral again, so you can style them with quite a lot of different patterns and colours too, a little bit like the Puma Speedcats as well. So for this look, I've just got on my blue jeans from Abercrombie. These are in the low waist style. I'll link them down below. My jumper is from Align. This is so cool. I just love the pattern on it. I just feel like it's a bit different and it's just the whole statement of the look. I've got my suede bag from Massimo Dutti, and you can actually see the snake print actually goes so kind of neutral with these. Even though I've got pattern on the top and pattern on the shoes, you can't really tell, but they still incorporate the animal print trend, which I think is really cool. So this is another option styling the Adidas Japan trainers. I've got them on with this cord from Uniqlo. This is a cord cord, and this top is from Uniqlo as well, actually. The whole look is. I really love Uniqlo for like such good basics that aren't too expensive. But I really loved this chocolate colour, and I just feel like, again, these shoes go so well with this look. You can kind of see the snake skin a little bit, but again, they act as such a good neutral. They don't like overtake the whole outfit. So another trend for autumn boots are, I would call them like folded boots. So where the kind of top of the boot is folded down towards the heel. This is a big trend. Again, I've been seeing this in a lot of different places, and I feel like it's really going to gain some more traction as the year goes on. I really liked these in this neutral colour because, again, I feel like you could wear them with so many different things. I love a neutral shoe. Quite a lot of these, in fact all of these are neutral this year. But yeah, I just feel like it's so good to get kind of longevity out of your wardrobe, and this neutral colour would really help you to do that. So these actually have a block heel, so if you're not keen on the stiletto heels like the one I showed you earlier, but you still want like a new pair of boots that are quite on trend, this folded style is really good because it adds that kind of modern take to it, but you've still got the comfort of the chunky sole. So you can style these a couple of different ways. You could style them with a skirt, like a mini skirt, a midi skirt, and have them just kind of like peeping underneath. You could style them with leggings. Obviously it's a little bit harder to style with jeans because there's quite a lot of like material here, and then you've got like baggy jeans as well. But if you wear skinny jeans, you could style them with them as well. So quite a few different options. But a great boot if you're just wanting to kind of elevate your looks a little bit and have something a bit more unique and special in your shoe collection. So just an example of how I've styled these folded over boots here. I've just got on this navy pleated skirt, and then this grey and navy and red checked jumper from Sandro, and I just feel like this is such a cute kind of outfit, which again you could actually wear more formally for like drinks and stuff with friends, or you could wear like a pair of tights with this and make it more of like a everyday look. But I think wearing the boots with a mini skirt can look really cute, especially a pleated one. It just makes it look that little bit more kind of modern and on trend. I feel like this is very much a kind of Miu Miu inspired look, and I feel like that's kind of where the boots have come from too, and Givenchy. Of course, for that wet and windy weather, you definitely need a pair of lace-up kind of like chunky boots. So these I've actually had for at least a year, maybe 2 years now. These are from Rag & Bone, and these are just so good because when it's like raining or really cold and you just need like a good solid boot, which you know you're not going to slip over in, these are really good. So any of your lace-up styles like this, I will link some different ones down below for different options in the description box. But I just really like this grey pair as well because I feel like the grey goes so well with everything. It goes really great with black jeans and blue jeans and leggings and stuff as well, so I feel like I get so much wear out of them, so I really wanted to include them. It's not so much like a big trend shoe, but obviously the lace lace-ups are just such a classic. So I will definitely link some new ones and stuff in the description box if you are looking for a pair. I really recommend these Rag & Bone ones. They are obviously a little bit pricier. I got them from the Outnet, so I got them for a discount. I can't remember how much I paid for them. If they still do them, I'll link them below. The Outnet are really good for like special kind of like good quality shoes, but you don't want to pay like full price designer money for them. So then just a quick look with the grey boots. I've just got on my black Abercrombie jeans, this black gilet from Canada Goose, and the grey long sleeve top from Uniqlo. And if it's raining or anything like that, you could just put a hoodie on, and these boots will just be so good in the rain or snow or whatever kind of weather that hits this autumn. I have to show you are these neutral ones from Public Desire. Now these have a couple of trends kind of involved in them. Firstly, it's the slingback style, so that makes them really handy. They're not going to slip off your feet for a start, but also that's a big trend at the minute. The buckle detail as well is a huge trend, so any of your boots, heels, I don't know if they do them on trainers, I guess trainers too. Anything with a buckle kind of on them is trending again for fall. I feel like that's quite a common one anyway. I feel like we see that most years, but I thought I would include it as well. So I really liked these heels. I just thought these would be so good. Again, which you can style quite casually, maybe if you're going for drinks or you're going to like a casual baby shower or something where, you know, you want to wear jeans or a nice pair of trousers. These would be so good, just kind of like peeping out underneath. But of course, if you're going for a night out and you want something a bit more dressy, you could wear these with a mini skirt or a midi style, and these would look really good and on trend too. So this is an example of a going out look with the Public Desire heels. You could just wear the beigey coloured jeans. This top was from Crystal Thing as well, and then just a little bag, and I just feel like they look so cute. Wear this look for like girls' drinks or like a little party in the autumn when you don't want to wear like anything too short and be freezing cold. I feel like this is such a good option, and these heels just look so cute, kind of peeking out from underneath the bottom of the jeans. And the last pair I have to show you, these still have the tags on because they've just been on my shoe shelf. These are from Zara, really good, just classic stiletto slingback heels. I don't think you can go wrong with these. I really like the toe box effect of how it has this V. I had a pair like this from Charles and Keith years ago when I did a collaboration with them, and I loved them and wore them so much, but they've just like worn out now because I've had them for so long. So I thought these would be a good replacement, and to kind of bring it into the modern touch with the slingback and the small heel as well. I don't think we're seeing masses of like big stiletto heels anymore. I think definitely they've got lower, and midi skirts and things have kind of took over from the mini skirts. So this is how I would style the slimbacks from Zara a little bit more formally. I've just got on this satin midi skirt from Uniqlo, this white cropped shirt from Girlfriend, and I feel like this is just such a classic look that would never really kind of date. It's quite like an elegant look too, with the stilettos and them being slingbacks too. They don't feel like they're going to fall off my feet or anything like that. I feel like you could also wear this outfit to work too if maybe you had a longer shirt and kind of tucked it in. Then for a little bit more of a casual look with these stiletto slingbacks, I've just got on these white jeans from Abercrombie, a kind of creamy coloured long sleeve top from H&M, and then this jacket from Uniqlo. I just feel like this is such a cute kind of casual look, but then it just adds that little bit of extra something with the stiletto heel just peeking out underneath the jeans. And one last pair I wanted to mention are the Ugg Tazmans. These again I don't think are going anywhere. They're such a great kind of autumn comfy cozy shoe. They also do the Ugg Ultra. I don't even think they're the Ultra Mini. I think they're like Ultra Mini. Something like that. I will link them down below, but they're very, very low like the Tasmans, so I will link them too. But you can't go wrong with a pair of Uggs for autumn. You can style them with everything and they're just so comfy, especially for those like cozy Sundays and things where you just want to wear your leggings and or your joggers and just feel really kind of relaxed. these are so good. So then this is just an example of how I would style the Ugg Tasmans. I've just worn them super casually with these beige jeans from Crystal Thing, this knit kind of like jumper jacket from Miu Miu, and then just a kind of cream coloured long sleeve top from H&M. It's just a really cute kind of casual look, and the Tasmans actually add a little bit of height too if you are petite as well, so it does give you that extra bit of kind of height to you and helps stop your jeans drying on the floor. But yeah, it's just a super casual look, and I feel like they just go so well with like these cozy autumnal looks like this. But that is it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just thought it would be quite a fun one to make of some of the most popular kind of like styles coming up for autumn and different ways you can wear them. So if you did like it, I would really love it if you did give it a thumbs up, because that really does help me out. It helps push my videos out so new people can see them as well. And yeah, please subscribe too. That would mean so much to me. I hope you have a great day, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye guys.